The Petsafe automatic feeder is one that I recommend to my clients. There's a couple things about it. If you're trying to reduce the amount of food that your dog is getting, for example, if he's on a diet, you can break the feedings up with an automatic feeder into 7 or 8 or even more tiny feedings throughout the day, which for the dog creates the illusion that he's getting a lot of food because he's constantly over at the bowl eating. Sometimes people use automatic feeders similarly to avoid the behavior of wolfing down their food. Some dogs will eat really fast and they'll take in a lot of air with that. Then they'll end up throwing up because they ate so fast. Another thing about automatic feeders is it reduces begging behavior, where the dog is basically just sitting there asking for food because you're the one that feeds them. When you switch to an automatic feeder, the dog gravitates to the feeder, listening for it to drop food, knowing that that is who feeds it. You don't do that anymore. And so if you want to abandon the begging behavior, you just stop feeding and let the automatic feeder do that. In looking at the automatic feeders, there is far and away the best one on the market is the Petsafe brand because it's been around for a long time, and the quality of the build of the Petsafe brand is very good. Software that runs the Wi-Fi application is solid. It's never locked up my phone. It's never malfunctioned. It's never failed to tie into my Wi-Fi. I like it because when you open it up, you can see how much your dog has eaten, and you can even drop them a treat if you want. You can hit a treat button, and it'll drop an eighth of a cup or some tiny token amount of food just whenever you feel like it. It also feeds according to a schedule, and it feeds whatever you want, which I really like because if you wanted to give your dog a tablespoon of food 8 times a day, this can handle it. PetSafe automatic feeder I'm reviewing can hold, I think, 3 quarts of food, practically a gallon of dry food. It stays fresh in as much as dry food can. It doesn't seem to stale out. The chamber that the food is in is reasonably closed. And then the food basically drops down onto a conveyor belt, a silicone conveyor belt, that then rolls the food to the outlet. The other thing I really like about it is the bowl. It's a stainless steel bowl, and it's engineered to make a lot of noise. When the food drops, it makes a kind of a high-pitched clattering sound that the dog or cat can hear from quite a ways away. It's not the kind of thing I think that would wake you up first thing in the morning unpleasantly, but you can hear it. So if you work at home, you'll know when the dogs are being fed. Well, on top of that, the Wi-Fi software that you get with the PetSafe will also alert you if you want it to. It'll go, your friend just got his breakfast. And then if you feed again at night, it'll say, your friend just got his dinner. I haven't had to unjam it or unclog it. The transformer that comes with it fits it perfectly. It's not in the way. Um, the top fits on nice and tight, so the dog can't get to their food, and it locks. On some of them, apparently, it doesn't lock, so the dogs can actually pry the lid off and then get their food. And again, the PetSafe name's been around for a long time. The quality of the build is good. The Wi-Fi software is impeccable, and it holds a lot of food, so I don't have to refill it a lot. And it allows me to feed as many times a day as I want because it's all electronically controlled through the Wi-Fi. Once you program it, I don't think it needs Wi-Fi anymore. It'll just go autonomously, but you could set it to feed every half an hour. Sometimes you'll see it as low as $100. They'll put a coupon on it. Sometimes they'll do a lightning deal. Other times it averages around $125.